Hi, welcome to Generation X3. I'm your host, John C. Dvorak. I'm here to discuss with three members of Generation X who will introduce themselves to current events in some humorous way to prove that the older generation's superior.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, I'm Andre. I'm Andre Preston, 25 years old.
Hey, I'm Dorian Douglas. I'm 23.
My name is Eddie DeRose, and I'm 29 years old and single.
Come on.
Kind of that's good. I'm kind of reminded of, what was that old show where you had to tell the truth or something and people introduce themselves that way? We got a couple of stories here we want to cover. One of them is Lulzsec and Anonymous members arrested, which was Andre's story that nobody wants to talk about except Andre, right?
That is not true. I mean, Dorian knows about this. Eddie's obviously in his own
What
world,
is the thing with you? It's just because you're Eastern European?
No, that has nothing to do with where I'm from. I just agree with the movement of Anonymous and to some extent with Lulzsec.
About what's their movement? What are they doing? They're just hacking sites?
No, they believe in a free flow of information and everything should be public and nothing should be hidden. And I completely agree with what they're doing. And they stand for their rights, or the rights where other people's civil rights have been, whatever the word is.
Everything should be public. So why do you, as we proved on an earlier show, why do you privately browse if you think everything should be public?
I am not saying every single person's information, but I'm talking about government stuff. And I'm sorry if when all these banks are doing all these deals that affect you, and you have no idea how this is going to affect you in the long run, because you don't know what the is going on, excuse me. But
we'll beep it.
I think.
And so then now you two think this is just who cares?
No, you know what I think's funny? How long you think these nerds are gonna last in prison? They're gonna be like someone's bitch in like a week.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you understand that these are regular people. These are people just like you or me. And just because they're online doesn't mean that they're not Eddie. You know, who knows?
That's
Maybe
true.
you're
That's
one of the
true.
Anonymous.
We're guessing no, by the way. That last
I would
assertion.
think so too.
I have no opinion on it,
And she
really.
doesn't
No, that's
care.
very true.
How can you not have an
I
opinion?
mean, I agree in the free flow of information, but like hacking into things, and especially like all of the recent events that have happened, like it's not okay for companies to do, and I don't think it's okay for Anonymous to do either. I mean,
Or the government. And how is the free flow of information got anything to do with hacking into somebody's front page and then saying they're dead, like they just did the other day with Murdoch? They said Murdoch's corpse found.
Well, that is pretty much Lulzsec. They do it for the lulz, and like I said, I agree with them to some extent, but I do support Anonymous. But we have to acknowledge that these are two separate movements. Lulzsec is a group of 6 people, and Anonymous is a group of...
How do you know it's a group of 6 people?
It was announced online.
I'm just wondering.
By the way, I wouldn't last long in prison. I'm just putting it out there. I would hang myself
either.
day one.
Please.
That's good to know. You could, there's just too much. I can't do it. There's too much weird stuff I can say.